the men, find attractive, something to do with their mother.
They'll respond to it, yes.
Yeah, and then women are usually looking for traits that, they most admire in their fathers. Is that true?
Well, not exactly. Let's be clear. People will respond to the familiar. So let's say, and we'll take a girl who, let's say, had a negative relationship with her father. Maybe the father abandoned the family. Maybe she never really got the attention and love that she needed from her father. It's not that she's looking for a guy with those traits. Intellectually, she knows that she should find a man who isn't going to leave her. Intellectually, she knows that she should find a man who is going to give her the love and attention that she was starved for as a child. However, emotionally, she will respond to the type of man who emulates the traits of her father because as a child, she defined love based on those traits. It's not what a person wants, it's what a person responds to.
Okay. So what is the first emotional need of a woman?
First emotional need of a woman that I teach is the protection of her reputation. Now, is it really important for all women? No, of course not. There are some women out there that don't care about their reputations. There are some women out there who, the more you talk about them negatively, the more they like the attention. However, when I'm teaching emotional needs, I'm sometimes dealing with the most ill-calibrated, creepy guys who couldn't get a date to save their lives. And one of the things that I try to teach them is emotional need number one, protect her reputation. Don't say things that are going to embarrass her. And for these guys, it's this revelation like, oh, so that's what I'm doing wrong. I always teach protection of the reputation as the number one emotional need because sometimes you're dealing with a basically good person who's socially inept. And what makes them socially inept? They do things that embarrass themselves and other people. Once they know to protect a person's reputation, sometimes it's all they need and they become more attractive.
And what is the second?
Second emotional need of women. She needs an emotional range. She wants to feel. This is where men and women are very different. Guys don't want the emotional range. We want things a little bit more stable, a little bit more quiet. We like things boring because it's less for us to have to manage and deal with. However, women love that sense of emotion, that feeling of passion, and the feeling of all these different emotions going on because it helps make them feel alive. Is
it because a guy just doesn't understand that?
We have a different wiring. It's to put it mildly. Women's emotional makeup is a lot more sophisticated than men.
Amen.
Okay, and guys, when a guy takes on the emotional reins, when he becomes dramatic, when he gets addicted to that drama, for a guy he becomes self-destructive. He'll do things to screw up his own life. When a woman takes on those type of addictions to drama, it can also be destructive, but it would take massive amounts of drama for that to happen. She can manage the drama. If anything, she needs the drama. The guys don't need to take out a girl and be romantic with her and so on and so forth. He does that for her. Why? She needs the different emotions. She needs the range because it allows her to feel alive. It allows her to feel present and in the moment. For a guy, for men, for us to be present in the moment, we need our quiet time. Because we're trying to manage, we're trying to make sense of the world. In our minds, we're the fixers, we're the problem solvers. We're always looking at, do I have to deal with this? Yes, okay, I'm going to deal with this now, I'm going to solve it now. And we are very systematic about it.
What about catering to the little girl in her?
Oh, catering to the little girl, one of my absolute favorites. It's my belief, right or wrong, that women have this pressure put on them to be perfect. And this starts from the time they're little girls. It's all about being the perfect little princess. And that burden stays with them for the rest of their lives. Sometimes a woman just wants to be treated like a little girl. All she wants, she's had a bad day, and if her boyfriend or husband comes home and says, you know what, honey, you've had a bad day, let me take you out for some ice cream. And it's the simplest little thing. It's the simplest little thought. I'm going to take you out for ice cream. and make her feel like a little girl. You take her by the hand and you go buy her a little sundae, and maybe you even feed her. It relieves her of the burden and the responsibility of always having to be perfect. This actually works when you're angry with a woman. Sometimes, as a guy, you get angry and you want to yell and you want to scream.